Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jyoti Digulwani with Research Methodology 1 as we have started with chapter number 1. Our today's new topic is research design. Under the research design, there are two parts. Number 1 is exploratory design, number 2 is conclusive design. Under exploratory design, there are 4 methods through which you can go with the exploratory design. And under the conclusive design, there are two parts. Number 1 is descriptive design, number 2 is causal design. Again, under descriptive design, there are two parts, longitudinal design and cross-sectional design. And under the cross-sectional design, there are two parts, single section, multi-section. Now, if we talk about the causal design, if we discuss about the causal design, under that there are two parts, method of agreement, method of disagreement. Before going further, firstly let us understand what is research design. Now, whenever you start any work, for that you have to make a plan. Plan, that is how to do, when to do, who is going to do, everything is pre-decided. So whatever plan is made to conduct a work is known as a research design. You can say that research design is a framework of conducting research for a project. Whatever research you are going to do, it's a fully framework. Framework, that is how to obtain the data, how to process the data, how to analyze the data, and exactly how we are going to solve a research problem. That is when, how, who, which type of question, everything, whatever plan we are going to make over here is known as research design. So research design, that means a framework or a plan to conduct a research project. Now, firstly, we will go with the exploratory design. So let us start firstly with the exploratory design. Now, what is exploratory design? As we say that it's a plan to do a work. So, what is exploratory plan over here, or what is exploratory design? Mind well, exploratory design or exploratory research, these words are synonyms. It can be used as a design, it can be used as a research also. So, what is exploratory? Now, when a person is having a little knowledge about a topic, or when they are not having any knowledge about a particular topic, at that time they will go to find out answer of a problem, then it is known as your exploratory research or exploratory design. Again, I am repeating it. When a person is having little bit knowledge or no knowledge of a particular topic, at that time it is known as the exploratory research. Means आपके पास थोड़ा बहुत नॉलेज है, या तो आपके पास उसका कुछ भी नॉलेज नहीं है related to a topic. At that time, this exploratory research is conducted. What is the main purpose of this exploratory research design? To generate new idea, कुछ नया idea generate करना है, or to increase the familiarity with the problem. That means you are having certain knowledge with the particular problem, but you want to increase the knowledge in a particular problem. थोड़ा बहुत आपको idea है कि हाँ ये चीज़ ऐसे होती है, but you are not aware about a detail. At that time you go with this exploratory research. That means to get the more detail about a particular topic. Then to determine whether it is ओके टू गो विथ अ पर्टिकुलर स्टडी और नॉट, इसके थ्रू आपको पता चलेगा बाय गेटिंग मोर नॉलेज रिलेटेड टू अ पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक दैट वेदर इट इज सुटेबल टू गो विथ अ पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक और नॉट. सो वेन एवर यू आर हैविंग little bit knowledge or no knowledge of a particular topic, at that time exploratory research is conducted, as well as to generate new ideas and to increase the familiarity with the problem. This exploratory research is conducted. Now, how exploratory research is conducted? So there are 5 types of this exploratory design. So let us understand it. Under that, number one is qualitative analysis. Now what is qualitative analysis? That is, you want to get the information here. आपको information चाहिए, but how you have to collect the information related to a particular problem. So you can say that it is collected by informal methods. इनफॉर्मल मेथड्स, दैट मीन्स यू आर नॉट गोइंग फॉर्मली मतलब आप ऐसे नहीं बोलोगे कि हम 10 क्वेश्चन आपको पूछने वाले हैं, यू हैव टू फील द आंसर्स एंड देन वी विल एनालाइज इट. दिस इज़ व्हाट फॉर्मल वे. डायरेक्टली यू आर टेलिंग टू योर रिस्पोंडेंट्स कि आप उनके ऊपर रिसर्च करने वाले हो और उनके आंसर यू आर गोइंग टू टेक फॉर योर एनालिसिस. Qualitative analysis, informal, means indirectly by observing you are just doing the research. Now how informal way is there? Take for example, if you are having one restaurant. If customer comes to your restaurant and after taking dinner, breakfast or lunch, whatever they take in your hotel, after taking it, if they discuss something that this was good or bad or certain improvements are required, if you are only listening to their conversation and noting down all the things that whatever they are discussing, and then if you are improving in your food, that is known as the qualitative analysis. That is informal way. Only by doing observation, only by hearing their conversation, you are taking certain steps for the improvements. That is what informal data collection. Indirectly you have taken this data. That is known as the qualitative analysis. Directly नहीं लेना है, indirectly only from the discussion of your respondent you have to collect the information. Secondary data. Secondary data, that means data which is already collected by other persons. आप जो टॉपिक के ऊपर रिसर्च कर रहे हो उसके ऊपर किसी और ने पहले से ही रिसर्च किया है, एंड इफ़ यू आर टेकिंग देयर इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर योर यूज़, आप उनकी इंफॉर्मेशन आपके यूज़ के लिए ले रहे हो, कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं करना है. ओनली यू हैव टू यूज़ देयर इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर योर स्टडी. दैट इज़ नोन एज सेकेंडरी डेटा. आप क्या कर रहे हो? आपका नॉलेज बढ़ा रहे हो. एज आई सेड, एक्सप्लोरेटरी, दैट मीन्स यू आर हैविंग सर्टेन नॉलेज एंड टू इंक्रीज और टू एक्सटेंड योर नॉलेज यू आर टेकिंग हेल्प ऑफ सेकेंडरी डेटा. Data which is already collected by other person on the same topic. किसी और ने यही टॉपिक के ऊपर रिसर्च किया है, तो आपका नॉलेज बढ़ाने के लिए यू आर कंसीडरिंग इट और यूजिंग इट. दैट इज नोन एज द सेकेंडरी डेटा. Then expert opinion. Those who are having the knowledge of a particular topic, if you are taking that expert's opinion, that is known as the again exploratory data method. Why? See, a person is having certain knowledge about a particular topic. If you are taking their advices to conduct your research, then again it will increase your knowledge. किसी को knowledge है related to a particular topic और आप उनका advice लेते हो तो आपके लिए वो useful है. Experience survey. Now there is a difference between this expert and experience. Experience is what? Here you have to create certain reference group. Here you have to create certain reference group. Now which kind of reference groups are created? Suppose if students are not attending in a class, if students are not attending in a class, then you have to form the group of the students, those who are attending the class regular and those who are not attending the class regularly. That means you have to make the group of regular students and irregular students. These are the reference group. You have created two groups over here. Now you have to ask to the students, those who are regular in the class and those who are irregular in the class. After taking their views, you have to use that particular details in the study. That is known as experience survey. That means here certain reference groups are created and then that group's information is used for the पर्टिकुलर रिसर्च. आपको यहाँ पे अलग अलग ग्रुप बनाने हैं, वो ग्रुप से आपको इंफॉर्मेशंस लेनी है एंड देन दैट इंफॉर्मेशंस आर यूटिलाइज फॉर योर study. So there is a vast difference between expert opinion and the experience survey. Expert opinion, that means who are having the particular knowledge related to a particular topic. In experience survey, you have to form the different groups and then their information is taken for the study. Then last one is focus group study. Here one group is created like the reference group, but here different groups are created. Here in focus group only one group is created. Take for example, for the study of younger generation, one group is created from the age of 18 to 28. Again repeating, here only one group is created. In experience survey different groups are created. So in focus group, suppose if you want to do study on younger generation and group of 18 to 28 age is taken over here for the study, then that group is known as focus group. That means you have decided that you want to do study on the age group of 18 to 28 years people only. But here mind well, group should be created from 6 to 12 people only. That is minimum 6 people are there in a group and maximum 12 people should be there in a group. This is a rule of the focus group. So there is a limitation to create this group also. So today only we are concluding with the exploratory design. In the next video we will go with the causal design. So let us take a look again. Research design, that is a plan. Under that we have started with the exploratory design, that is to generate new idea, or when a particular person is having less knowledge or no knowledge related to a particular problem, at that time they go with the exploratory design. There are 5 types. Qualitative, that is you have to take indirect information. Secondary data, already information collected by other person on the same topic. Expert opinion, persons who is having the sound knowledge of a particular topic. Experience survey, certain reference groups are prepared and then information is taken. Focus group study, that is only one group is created over here to take the information, but there is a limitation. Minimum 6 people should be there, maximum 12 people should be there in a group. So today only concluding with exploratory design. Stay tuned for more information. Till then, goodbye.